From your first breath, this very moment, you have been gifted with the inherent power of breath. And that satisfaction of simply breathing continues to this very day. However, for many, the act of simply breathing has become expected, routine, and continuously granted. It becomes unnoticed. To reach for breath and know that it will come with certainty is no reach at all. When we begin to take for granted the fulfillment of these seemingly inconsequential desires, we also relinquish the pleasure that comes from experiencing fulfillment. Life is full of small pleasures and beauty, including the daily pleasure of desires satisfied, if we allow them to be. Living more consciously, becoming more mindful and more attentive, brings the awareness that exists in all of us to light. When we allow ourselves to cultivate control of awareness, we become more confident and capable of directing our awareness towards the direction of our inner desires. Centering the desires of our highest self through this awareness allows us to seek our desires for the sake of itself, rather than for the sake of an extrinsic reward. Extrinsic rewards can appear as the desire to climb the social ladder, meet family expectations, or align with an external moral compass. These external motivators of desire are a natural and inescapable part of life. But as psychologist, researcher, and author Alfie Kohn explains, these extrinsic rewards encourage us to produce less favorable outcomes and decrease overall satisfaction in seeing the desire fulfilled. Kohn describes this negative result of satisfied desires as being punished by rewards. When our desires are not aligned with our inner self, such is the case with extrinsic motivators, we are unable to access the deep, permeating sense of fulfillment and gratitude that results from achievement. Centering our efforts and attention around desires that are not our own does not allow us to feel forward momentum towards the life that our highest self is leading us to. Rather, to be guided by external motivators is to sacrifice a part of ourselves. The self craves fulfillment of internal desire and alignment with our highest self. The first breath, the literal gift of life, stands as testimony to the self's desire to know and experience more of itself. We are an embodiment of realized desire. Even in the appeal to escape the cycle of birth and death, of no longer being bound by karmic momentum, there is the seed and unfoldment of desire. The very goal of escaping the inevitability of desire is, and of itself, a desire. We are continually bound by desire, and if we allow it to, our desires can guide us towards possibility. In each of our desires, no matter how unlikely they may seem, they are a seed of potential. If we allow ourselves to approach these seemingly impossible desires with creativity and innovation, we can explore ways to bring the seed of desire into the bloom of fulfillment. To be born and to exist is to arrive at a new experience of your own potential. Every day, every moment is an experience of self beyond what it has known, not beyond what it is capable of knowing. Each day is a realization of the desire to embody and embrace more in every way. Each day is proof that we are capable of fulfilling this desire, capable of creating a life aligned with the desires of our higher self. Each breath beyond your first is a reminder that not only can desire be satisfied, but one should expect it to be. Allowing yourself to expect that your desires are fulfilled is the first step towards fulfillment. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable in hope, because with every breath, Your inner self is already fulfilling its desire for more. We must first believe that we are capable, because we are the creators of our reality and the cultivators of our desire. Desire is not a goal beyond our reach. If we befriend our desire, it will call us towards what is preferable or possible, towards our higher self. Desire encourages us to set goals, to achieve our dreams. It calls us towards more and pushes us to become who we truly want to be. Desire is born from the unique tapestry of experiences, the inquisitiveness of our imagination, or a combination of both. In many ways, desire is our inner self daring to hope that we could have the life that we crave, a life that would be fulfilling in more ways than we allow ourselves to believe. To shun desire is to shun ourselves. When we allow ourselves to seek goals that align with our values, dreams, and intuition, we begin centering our needs and reaffirming that we are worth the work it requires to achieve our desires. Following desires that align with our true selves also makes us more likely to see those desires come to fruition and increase the fulfillment we feel by realizing these desires. Psychology researchers Kenan Sheldon and Andrew Elliott call this alignment the desire of fulfillment, the self-concordance of goals. Similar to Cohn's principles of being punished by rewards, Sheldon and Elliott explain that when our goals are aligned with our values and our true self, we are more likely to put sustained efforts towards achieving them. Therefore, we are more likely to see them be fulfilled. When living in harmony with ourselves, we realize the desire of the self to be known and centered. Turn your attention again and again to desires that have been realized. Let their memory be the breath of life to you. Appreciate daily those gifts that pour upon you without even a thought about whether they should or should not be fulfilled. Your very breath, the rising of the sun, the perfect movement of your world forward in its own desire, riding the wave of its supreme momentum. Appreciate in this way your past desires realized, and those yet to be discovered will become beautiful dreams. Dreams whose realization is known to be inevitable.